Look around any city in the world and you'll spot them, hopping along sidewalks, perched on statues, or cooing from rooftops. City pigeons, often misunderstood, sometimes even called rats with wings. Yet these birds have a story that's far more fascinating than most people realize. Pigeons, scientifically known as Columba livia, didn't always live among skyscrapers. Their wild ancestors lived on cliffs and rocky coasts in Europe, North Africa, and Asia. Those cliffs provided safety from predators and the perfect vantage points to spot food, much like our city buildings do today. Humans and pigeons have a long shared history. Thousands of years ago, people domesticated them for food, for sport, and for their incredible homing abilities. Pigeons became our messengers, our companions, and even our entertainers. Over time, some escaped or were released, and these birds gradually adapted to urban life. Cities provide pigeons with surprisingly perfect conditions. Tall buildings mimic the cliffs of their ancestors, abundant food scraps make hunting unnecessary, and relatively few predators mean they can thrive. Urban pigeons have adapted biologically as well. They're less fearful of humans, more flexible in their diet, and often breed more frequently than their rural cousins. Pigeons are fascinating biologically too. They have extraordinary eyesight, capable of seeing ultraviolet light. Their wings are perfectly designed for long, fast flights. And their navigation skills are legendary. They can find their way home across dozens, even hundreds of kilometers. In short, they're built to survive and thrive, whether on a cliff or a city ledge. Despite their adaptability, pigeons are often unfairly hated. People blame them for dirty streets or noisy squares. But it's not their fault. They were domesticated by humans, brought into our world, then left to navigate it on their own. Today, some cities even ban feeding pigeons, leaving these birds struggling to find enough food. In certain areas, pigeons are starving, showing that life in the city isn't always easy for these resilient survivors. So next time you see pigeons flocking in a square or perched atop a statue, remember, they are living history. Birds that have journeyed from cliffs to cities, adapting alongside humans, evolving in response to our presence, and thriving in a world that's not naturally theirs. They're not pests. They're pioneers of the urban landscape. City pigeons, survivors, navigators, and an unexpected part of our urban ecosystem. Maybe it's time we see them not as a nuisance, but as a reminder of nature's resilience. At Kahupeak Merch, we believe every creature has a story worth noticing, even the ones we pass by every day. Our designs are inspired by nature survivors like the city pigeon, resilient, adaptable, and beautifully misunderstood. Because when we look closer, we see that nature's magic is all around us, even in the heart of the city.